What's going on, guys? T-Rec87 here with MG Knights. Today I want to talk a little bit on Assassin's Creed Origins and kind of just my initial impressions of the game. I've been playing for about 3 days, so I kind of got a pretty good handle on it. This is not a final review, but this is just kind of a review in progress, I guess. So let's get started. Before we jump into things, I just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you end up liking this video, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell notification icon anytime TyFly85 or myself posts new content. That way you'll get notified, and welcome to the channel if you're new. As far as Assassin's Creed Origins goes, it's a really good game. You know, honestly, there is a great game buried in this game somewhere. I've had some pretty serious issues from the beginning. I'm playing on Xbox One, I'm not playing on PC, so I haven't been like crashing or anything like that. I will say, as far as the combat goes, and I think this may be just because I'm so used to the older Assassin's Creeds, that I had such a hard time getting into the combat, like initially. I'm getting a little bit better hang of it now, I think, but the AI is drastically different in this game. I've noticed is that they, you know, in previous Assassin's Creed games, you know, if you're fighting like a group of like 4 dudes, they would kind of wait and take their turns, you know, to fight you. Like you'd kill one guy and then kill the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. In this game, that is definitely not the case. They will ambush you. You know, if you've got like 4 dudes around you, they will not wait. They will all attack you, and so it makes you very, you have to be like hyper aware of your situation. You have to, you know, remember to dodge.
You're gonna learn to be true dodgeballers. Then you've got to learn the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Get out of the way and block and this, that, and the other. And my biggest thing is I can't seem to remember that X is not attack, and I always hit X and I end up dodging instead. And there is, you know, with they have the right bumper for the attack now and like a right trigger for like a stronger attack. Control scheme's a lot different. Initially I hated it. I thought the controls sucked. I was like, this is terrible. But getting into it a little bit more, like I said, I'm on my 3rd day now. I'm getting a better grasp of the game. I don't think it's that bad, really. I think it's a good change. I think it adds a little bit, you know, more mechanical depth to the game. So I think that part is really good. The graphics are really good as well. I'm not playing on, you know, like the One X or anything. I'm not playing it at 4K. I can definitely tell that this game was made for 4K. I am seeing some, you know, pixelization around the characters, just kind of some jaggies and stuff like that, and I feel like that is just a result of the game being made to, you know, to be in 4K. I think it would be quite a different experience there, but there is a lot of great stuff there. I mean, the graphics are really good. The water effects are amazing. You know, you take like your boat through like the, you know, the pond or the river or wherever you're at, and you just go through it. You can see the water coming off the boat like it would in real life. And you know, sometimes the water is green, sometimes it's different colors depending on how clean it is. The graphics are phenomenal, I think. I did notice some of the character models definitely didn't receive the same kind of love that Bayek did, but you know, you can't make every single character in the game look good. There's just probably not enough time and resources to do something like that. So, you know, it's a little bit forgivable. The graphics are great. The big thing I wanted to talk about is I have had multiple instances of just glitches. I'm gonna go ahead and like throw them up here and kind of, I want to talk about them, but I want to have them on the screen. The first one is, it was the very beginning of the game, and I was jumping off a little cliff, as you can see here, and I just got stuck in midair, like, just stuck, you know, there's no recourse other than just to, like, reset my progress, basically, which thankfully wasn't too far back. I was just coming out of like an Eagle Tower, I think, or something like that, or the Sink Towers, and so that was a little concerning. The next thing that I saw, though, is I was on this particular quest, and this brings me to 2 points, actually, is that I think the driving mechanics in this game are horrendous. It's not so bad if you're just like on your camel or your horse. The auto drive on the camel, like if you're just going to a destination, you can just set it to kind of follow the road on its own, and my camel has killed more people than I have in this game, honestly. He is a civilian murderer, and because he just doesn't get out of people's way, he just like barrels through people. He's like ran ladies over and kids over. It's really bad. And so that's one thing where the game keeps warning me, like, Bayek did not kill innocent civilians, and I'm just like, well, no, he doesn't, but his camel does. So there is that. That is a small gripe. But the other thing is when you're riding on something that has like a cart attached to it in the back or something like that, like, it's fucking awful, honestly. Forgive my language, but let me throw up this clip here, and you'll see, and I want to show the clip in its entirety, but I kept getting stuck into stuff, and then so I got my horse chariot stuck somehow, and then the horse cart stuck somehow, and then I thought, like, at that point, you know, like, I was like, wow, I'm like hosed. I couldn't get out, and so I thought, I was like, well, maybe I'll just try like forwarding time, like between night and day, and then, you know, as you can see in the next clip, like the horse cart's pointed in like a odd direction, you know, I guess I would say it's pointed like straight up and down. And then the third time I did it again, I was like, well, this is progress, at least I'm not stuck in the wall. And the third time I did it, he teleports to the building above me, and then he's stuck up there, I can't jump down. And after that, and then it failed me on the quest somehow, and I don't know if I like cut my horse loose from the cart on accident, or what the cause was, but I failed the quest like 3 times, and I got, like, I'd get back to the area to bring the cart I just stole back, and then the game would just tell me I failed the quest. And I think I had accidentally like slashed one of the horses free from the cart, because you can do that. But they need to work on this a little bit, because this is like bad news bears. So the driving mechanics and everything else are awful, and you know, just the glitching in general that I've experienced. This is a great, you know, this is a AAA game. They've had 2 years to work on this. You know, obviously they follow the Assassin's Creed formula. It can't be that hard for it. I mean, obviously game development is a hard thing, but to make a new game, they had all this extra time. And so there are, I guess, like a ton of new features, maybe something they need to iron out, but I have been a little bit disappointed by that stuff so far. It has kind of detracted from the value of the game, I think. So those are just kind of my initial impressions of the game. You know, there is a lot of fun stuff. I love killing the animals and skinning stuff, and I love having the eagle or the hawk fly above and be able to like target enemies and show me where they are if I go into like an encampment. There's a lot of really great stuff, but there's also a lot of really bad detractors from the game. So anyway, guys, those are my initial impressions. Look for the review next week. It'll probably be up, I don't know, just sometime mid next week probably. I wanna play it all weekends, and then I wanna play it a little bit during next week too. I wanna really give this game some time, just like I said, to make sure it's good. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys coming by, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon.